Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you with Dawn and Julia Creates, and I don't know if you can hear the excitement in my voice, but well, it was Julia's turn, and to say that she has been nice is an understatement, because when I show you what the project is, oh my goodness me, I have spent the last 24 hours cuddling this item. I don't know if that's too long or too short. I want to cuddle it forever, but wait till you see. Oh, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, wait till you, yeah. So, can you tell I'm super excited about this one. So I've got this absolutely beautiful card from her, and inside it just says, "Hi Dawn." So the next challenge is to make a mixed media project using this steampunk owl kit. Wow. Yeah, that's it. We can use whatever we want at all. It doesn't matter what it is. Any medium. Oh my goodness, yeah. Oh, so excited. And look, this is why I'm so excited. We have an owl, but not just any owl. We have a steampunk owl. Two of my most favourite things in the whole wide world. Julia so knows me. I don't want to use it. It's too nice. Can I fail this challenge? Should we fail it? Should we just say that I'm not creative enough to use it? Don't think Julia will let me get away with that one. However, she has told me that, because I said, oh my goodness, I don't want to use it. I want to cuddle it forever and ever. She has told me she has more in stock. So, but she got this kit because, so she is getting stocked in her shop, but she got it just because of me, because she knows how much I love owls and how much I love steampunk and how much I love the two together. Oh. Can you tell I'm super excited by this one? I have, like, honestly, I have no, sorry about all of the rustling, idea at all of how or what I am going to do with this. I honestly couldn't tell you. I have no idea. All I see is an owl. That's it. I don't see anything else. I see my owl. I mean, the packaging, which is beautiful, I'm going to cut this out. But that gives you some really nice sort of inspiration. But I want to do my own thing. And I was thinking, because he's such a gorgeous owl, and he is A5 as well. Oh, I really want to put him on a book cover, because if I put him on a book cover, I can look at him every single day. The only thing is this gorgeous piece here wouldn't actually fit on a book cover. Oh, it smells divine. Actually, yes, it will. Let me just smell it for a bit first. I love the smell of like of the MDF. Oh, yeah. I must sound absolutely mental to you guys, but oh, it smells amazing. What's I going to say? Yeah, I think I do have. I think I have an 8x8 scrapbook or journal or something, but I don't know. Although, do I want to put him on a canvas and put him up in my studio on the wall? Oh, guys, I don't know what to do. Right now, this is just going to be me thinking, what can I do with this? Because it's so gorgeous. Come on, out you come. Out. Oh, I can't get this one out. Let's try these ones. They don't want to come out. They know they're about to get used, so they don't want to come out. They're like, no, leave us in here. We want to stay in here for a little while. They want to be cuddled even more by me. Oh, these are so gorgeous. So gorgeous. There we go. Oh, look at the size of those. Oh, they are fab. They are absolutely fab. Oh my goodness. This is going to be so much fun. So much fun. So I wasn't planning on doing anything today. Any recording. So this is actually from Mad Hatter's Crafts. But I know that our lovely Julia does actually have these in stock, so I'm still on my no spend, which is typical, but yeah, I will be ending, and congratulations, because I know by the time this video goes up, everyone who did the no spends and completed it. Oh, congratulations. I'm not going to lie, it's been a hard month, but we did it. How cool does that feel? Now for spending. So you should start seeing some hauls soon. Oh, look at him. Look, he's got a brick wall as a tummy. Oh, he's so gorgeous. We're going to have to make that stand out because that is just too cute. Oh, and then he's got, look at these. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm in love, guys. I'm really, really in love. Okay, let me just stick it. He is beautiful. He needs a name. I need to give him a name. Whoa, what can we call you? I keep wanting to call him Fred. Should we call him Fred? Oh, look, and these are actually, so you know I was saying that we need to make use of this brick wall. Well, it's actually like little metal bits because, look at this. Oh, that's his heart. That goes there. And so it's got rivets and stuff on. So how cool is that? That doesn't go there, Dawn. Stop being silly. There we go. And then we have this bit. Oh, this is pretty cool. Oh, guys, honestly, this is amazing. Oh, I love Julia so much. She really knows me well. This is like the most ideal, perfect, like challenge ever. It's got an owl in for a start, and I love doing steampunk. I do steampunk very much the same every time I do it, and I think it's because I absolutely love the way it looks. But I change one colour depending on how I'm feeling. So I always either use purple or I use green. And I don't know why. It just seems to be my way. But I'm thinking, shall we do something a little different? But then he'd look so cute. Oh, or should we do a bit of both? We could do Fred. So let's do Fred in our traditional, like my traditional steampunk way. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So he's going to have, and I'm thinking that he needs to have the green on it, or maybe turquoise. So we've changed out. So he's going to be black, and then he's going to have like the golds and the coppers and a bit of silver in there and all of that. So that's what we're going to do with him. Oh, this is just fab. This is, oh my god, this is absolutely gorgeous. Right, what else have we got? Oh, his eyebrows. I need to shove his eyebrows on. So then, and then why don't we do the base? We'll do it with maybe white gesso and do it with like our turquoises and gold and silvers, because I think that would look amazing. That must be his eyes. So that's what I'm thinking. I think that that is gonna look, oh, it's gonna look fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So I'm just popping these on just so that you can see. So that's what my brain is telling me we should do. So I'm not quite sure if these are all in the right places, but they look right to me. There he is in his glory. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's too gorgeous. He's too gorgeous. Way too gorgeous. So that's him. So then what I'm thinking now, Julia, I just want to check this because I have a really good idea. And I don't know if it's going to work. It just says, oh, that's it. You can use whatever you like to decorate it up. And she's interested to see which way we both go. So what I'm thinking is, so I'll put that in the centre. That would be, where's the top? Let me find the top. There, the top's up there. So let's go to the top. So this is what I'm thinking, guys, right? So bear with me, right? I want those things there. Okay, right. Then stick this in the centre. Give me 2 seconds. Like literally 2 seconds. Is it in here? Yes, it is. Oh. So I'm hoping you know where I'm going to go with this. And I'm hoping, do you know what, if I end up on the naughty step, then I end up on the naughty step for it. But we have this clock mechanism, and then we have these bits here. So why not turn this into a clock? I think I need to. It's screaming out, because then we have this bit here, and we do have smaller pieces, so there. I need to double check to see how large that is, to see if it'll go through those two pieces. But I mean, look at that. So that goes on there, that'll go on there, and then we can sort of stick this in there, and then we have a clock. Then we can add these in like this. Let me just move that. So add these in to come off like so. Just coming off like that, and then let's grab Fred. So have you met Fred, Lucy?
Beautiful.
Isn't he gorgeous? And then Fred can sit on there like that next to the clock. Oh my goodness. See, there's nothing in there to say that I couldn't add that. So I think I can add that. And then, just to balance it out just a little, let's bring in 3 over there. Let me just move. Can I give you this, Lucy, please? Can you put that in the wash-up bowl for me? Thank you. Yeah. That is what I'm thinking of. So, what do you guys think? I also think that we're going to need a base, something to put underneath it. So I am going to go with my thought of colouring in. So I have some cardboard here, and I think especially for this bit, we definitely need the cardboard. I mean, I don't even have to have that, I suppose. We could just have, as long as this bit's on the cardboard, like so, that bit can sit underneath, and then these can sit on. But they are going to need raising up because we do have the 2 pieces there. So I'm just thinking that, do I want to use this other big bit, or do I want the other big bit to sort of come off this side? Oh, decisions. Oh, I quite like that one. So yeah, right, do you know what I'm going to do, guys? Right, I think, to see if this is going to work, because this is what my whole project is going to be based on, let's get this glued down onto our cardboard, and yes, I'm going to glue that down onto the cardboard. Let me just draw around it so I know where to cut. And then I think I'll do this off camera, because I already know that it's going to be a super long video because there's so much that's going to go on in this. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Right, okay, so I'm just going to cut this out, go around and cut it out. I'm just going just below that circle, and then yeah, let's see what happens. So I'm just going to put this on there, and then I'm going to set up the clock mechanism, see if it works, and if the clock mechanism does work, then yeah, we know where we're going. So right, okay, once this is all stuck down, I'll come back. Right, okay, so I'm back. Right, I can't put another cog in the middle, otherwise it's not going to work. But look at that, it works. I'm just turning the back because I haven't tightened it up fully, but thankfully this one doesn't touch this edge, because otherwise it wouldn't have worked. And then we've got this hand here which works lovely, and then the second hand again works absolutely great. So this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to make a clock, and this clock is going to go on my wall. It's going to replace the boring clock that I already have. How cool is that? So I need to take all of these back off because we need to decorate it all up, and put these all somewhere safe. But like I said, there's nowhere in Julia's instructions that say that we can't do this. So this is going to be so fun. I'm not being naughty, am I?
Sure.
Oh, apparently I am. apparently I am. I'm always naughty. So's Lucy. Annie Lou, you're always naughty too.
That depends.
Yeah, that depends. Depends whether or not we're in mischievous days. So, I'm going to take that out. I'm going to pop it back in its bag so that, like I say, because I don't want it to lose any of the pieces. But how cool is this? And then this is going to end up being my clock in my craft room. Oh, I could put it in my bedroom. I'm not sure the hubby would approve, but who cares? Who cares? Right. Having a sip of coffee. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go off camera now. So, I'm going to colour everything to do with the owl. So, everything here that we've got of Fred. He is going to be painted black. So you've seen me put him together, so I will glue him together, and then I'm going to just cover him in black gesso ready for colouring in, and then all of these bits, I'm not sticking them together yet. I'm going to leave them for now, but we're going to colour all of these bits in with white gesso. Like I say, you don't need to see me do this because it literally is just painting black and white. And then what I'll do is once these are all painted and they are dry and stuck together, like I said, I'm not going to stick this one together. We're going to do this one together. So we'll arrange our clock itself together, but as I've already sort of put all the bits together on Fred, I think that yeah, I'll just stick him together and paint him in my black gesso. So I do need to actually grab out. So there's my white and there's my black. So I'm going to have a lovely few hours, because it's probably going to take a few hours because I'll probably want to do 2 coats. The black one will only be 1 coat, but I think I'll do 2 coats of white gesso on this. And plus I'm not using my 13 ounce, I'm using this Stamperia this time. So yeah, so I will be back when these are magically transformed into black and white. Right, okay, so I'm all back. It's actually the next day. I ended up going outside and painting these, which was so nice. It is, I'm filming this bank holiday weekend, so yeah, oh, it's just lovely being outside. The weather was glorious, and it is glorious again today, so yeah. Anyway, this is Fred all painted up. I ended up doing I ended up putting water in with my gesso to make it really runny, just because I still wanted all of the little bolts and stuff to show up. So that's what I did with him. And then I've done just 2 of the cogs with a black wash on as well. So I did paint them with white. Now I stippled them, so I don't know if you can see the texture on there, and that's just to sort of imitate like rust. So I thought that would be nice. I did that with most of them. Now they're not bright white, but that's just because the wood, the MDF, the where it's being cut, the burnt bits has seeped through, but I don't mind that at all. If anything, if the white does still show by the time we are finished colouring it in, then it's just basically, it's just going to look like rust. So I'm quite happy for that. So what I'm going to do is I want to work out where I want my clock to be. So we need number 12, and I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this down. Yeah, let's stick it down. I'm just going to grab my pot of clips, because this needs to be able to sorry, I'm just grabbing my gel medium. It needs to dry perfectly, and it's not sort of quite straight, so as you can see there's a gap. So if I put my clips on, then it will stay straight. So I'm just going to grab, oh, that hasn't been washed, that is really hard. Oh, don't tell me all of these are the same. I think they are. So by the looks of it, my husband's just brought these in, and yeah, I think they're all more or less ruined. Oh well. Although I did see on Angela's post, she posted something on Facebook that if your brushes are well and truly like have died and that's it, you can't use them anymore, there's something you can get in B&Q, a brush restorer, and she said it actually works. So next time I'm in B&Q, I'm definitely going to invest in some of that and then see if we can revive some of these brushes. So right, what I'm doing, this brush is it's solid, so I'm just using this one, is I'm just putting gel medium all the way around, and the gel medium's going to ensure that it is going to stick perfectly and stay stuck. So that's what we're going to use. So really what I should have done is stuck it before I painted it, but I didn't. So it doesn't matter actually which way you paint these. You can either paint them so that they're all separate like I've done today, or like with the owl, you can paint them so that they are they're all together. It's entirely up to you. I do both ways. I mainly do where if I don't have a plan, I'll stick everything down and then I'll paint them. So most of my videos, actually I think probably all of them, I stick them down and then I paint. So yeah, right, this is going to take a while, but we need to ensure that we have gel medium everywhere if we want this to stick. So that's what I'm sort of doing, and I'm trying to put a thinnish layer on. Doesn't help, this brush is not working very well. Okay, so it's just so that we can get it all adhered down. And then I've got to sort of put it together. So, I mean, we're on a bank holiday Monday today, but I have a feeling with this particular piece, what I'm going to be doing right now is we're going to be sticking everything together. And then I think I'm going to have to leave it for a good 24 hours to dry for us to then come back and put our paint on. So this is, I mean, I could have done the sticking yesterday, but like I said, the weather was glorious and I ended up just lounging in my garden watching the duckies. A lady was having a ball of a time. She was loving it. So yeah, it was a very nice day. So we were relaxing yesterday. And I've got a feeling that's what we're going to do, because you can guarantee that with it being a bank holiday Monday and that the weather is just so beautiful, you can guarantee that if we were to go to the seaside, we literally live 10 minutes away from the seaside, which is really, really nice, but you can guarantee if we were to go today, it would be absolutely packed. And with, I mean, we're still in the middle of a pandemic, so I'd rather go when it's a bit quieter. So yeah, we'll probably just go for a walk to the park, which is literally just at the end of my street. So right, just making sure I've got plenty on. Okay, and then find 12. Okay, there it is. So I want 12 up there, and then what I'm going to do is I have my clips. These are actually clips for dressmaking, but they work perfect for stuff like this. So just use, like I say, use what you have. So I'm just going to go around and clip this on, making sure that everything is lined up. Okay, and then where's the other ones? Oh, come on, we need more of you. And then let's do in between there. So, because as you can see, it's still sort of sticking up, and that's not what I'm wanting. So I really want this to all be nice and secure. And if it means we have to put one on every little bit. Now this will only take about probably about 10-15 minutes to dry off properly, but then But like I said, I'm going to leave it overnight. I'm just going to, because we're going to put all the other bits together with it. So I'm just getting rid of those bits of gel medium. Right, okay, so let's move my little pot and let's move that to the side. So there is our 12 just there, so that's how the clock is going to be. And then I'm definitely wanting this here. Now I'm wondering whether or not I need to add some more cardboard underneath these, because of the fact that I love, I think I'll put that one there, because that's going to go like that, so that's going to sit underneath, and then we want thread just here. So I'm going to pop you there and you there, and we're going to have maybe one there, and then we're going to have little Fred, he's going to sit there. So I'm loving that. We do have some more, yeah, I think that underneath there, and then I want some up in this far corner as well. So let's move my gessels and glue and stuff, and let's do that. Now I've coloured some black because I'd like to include a couple of the black ones just up there with the same colour of him, just to tie it all together. So this is what we're looking at for this. So I'm thinking that I am definitely going to need, and that maybe on there like that, yeah. Oh, how gorgeous is that? I love it. I love it. Actually, I'm going to pop that there. Right, so I'm liking that, but like I say, I think I am going to have to put some sort of cardboard or something under to keep it all together. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it because I don't really want you to be able to see it. Right, as those are there, let's pop some gel medium on this. So I'm going to put gel medium all over this, like so, and I've put quite a bit on. I push them up together. So this is why I'm going to be leaving it, is because they all need to sort of stick together. So, now, I honestly don't know. I'm hoping, I don't think that is just going to be enough. So I'm thinking that just maybe like a circle of cardboard just underneath it will help. Do I have my punches? Let's have a look. Yes. Right, I'm just going to do a circle punch, because what I'm thinking is, because I don't mind having, so that I know that that's how I want this to be, because what we could do is put lots and lots of gel medium on here and use this as a base, but because it's round it should fit in with the aesthetics of our piece. So I want that there, that there. That was on top. Where was the other bit? There it is. That bit goes in there like that. So as you can see, that gives us a more stable base of yeah, to put our pieces on. And then just putting more gel medium on like so, are much better, much better. So then now that I've done that, what I'm going to do is we're just going to wipe off the excess gel medium, because we don't want that to show, if at all possible. I am just going to stipple some though, so that it just looks like that's a little bit of rust, and that helps it sort of go inside, like coincide with what we're doing. Okay, so that I know that that's bit is done, and then we can stick that edge underneath there once that is dry. So that piece is done. Let's move this out of the way because we know this is what we're wanting here. I do need a bigger circle, so again I'm just going to use my circle punch. It's saying to use a circle punch, but it depends whether or not my hands will let me do it. There we go. What was I going to say? Yeah, if you don't have a circle punch, you could, I mean, just draw around something. Drawing around something would work completely fine as well. I'm just using, really, I'm just making use with what I already have. So, yeah. Right, so I know that this needs to go like that. So this big one I'm going to have there. Okay, so again, we need lots of gel medium on this, so I am putting loads. I'm being very generous with this, and then like I said, we'll wipe off the excess once we've got everything put together. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a piece that I'll either come back to it later on this evening. I mean, we're quite early in the morning actually, so I'll either come back to it later on this evening, or we'll just come back to it tomorrow. So I want them like that, but we need that stability. We need it to be so that it all stays nicely together, and then and that can just be, so let's just put some gel medium on this. I'm just it on, that's just going to sit on there like that. Now owls is going to go there, so, and I need 2 more bits of cardboard, so we need a little bit under this bit. Actually let's take some off here that we're not going to use. Okay, so again just coat that in that. Right, and then I'm going to stick half of it on, and we're going to stick the other half on. So there's that bit all nicely done. And then I need one more circle to do. And then, oh, let's have a look, see if I've got some more cardboard. I do. This will do fine. So I'm going to do another, if this fits in actually. I don't think that's going to fit in. No. Right, okay, let's just draw around it and cut it out. Okay. Right, I'll be back in a second. Sorry about that. Right, so I've cut that circle out. So again, let's grab some of the gel medium. I'm just going to take it from these bits, just because it's better than wasting, isn't it? And we're not going to use these bits, so. Right, okay, so making sure there's plenty on. And this piece is just going to sit underneath there, and then on there, and it should give the stability that we want. And then let's bring in thread. So as you can see, I mean, thread's going to cover a few of these, which will keep them on here. So I just need to get rid of a lot of this, just put on there. So yeah, but because I've done the circles, it should, yeah, it should definitely, it should keep it with, like, in keeping with our whole piece. Right, okay, now let's get thread stuck down like so. Do you know, every time you try, there we go, that's better. Every time you try and pick up like a nice big piece, it never works. Right, so, and you're probably thinking, wow, how much? But yeah, I don't want him to fall apart. I want him to stay all nice and secure. So I'm making sure to get a really good layer on here. And I like it quite a thick layer just because it sinks into everything. So, so yeah. Right, okay. Making sure everything is covered. Right. I'm just going to take that off. And then let's stick this on. I don't know how we're going to colour it first because I've got a feeling it's going to be quite difficult having it all glued together. But I do think that I need to have it all glued together. Okay, so that's going to go, I think, in there, like that. So really push the thread down. So he's pushed down. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, this should all nicely be dry. So let's do the last bit and connect everything together. So put them away. Yep, that's stuck lovely. So I'm going to have that off to the side. So this is going to stick. Right, where's number 12? So there's 12. So that's going to stick on there. So we've got the connection there, and it's going to stick on there, which gives us the connection there. So that's what we're going to have. So we've more or less followed the picture. Not sure what Julie is going to do. I don't know if she's going to follow the picture, but I didn't know whether or not we had to use everything, because I don't think I would have used, personally I would have used everything that we've got. But now that I have, I'm really liking it, and I think once the clock mechanism's in place and this is all coloured, I think it's going to look amazing. So, but yeah. Right, what I'm going to do now is we need to pop on our gel medium all the way around the back of this so that it adheres nicely. So, like so. Just seeing where it touches, because wherever it touches, that's where we need to put the gel. And like I said, those cardboard pieces should just give us enough. Make sure that I went a bit too far there, but that's fine. We can take that off. Yep, I'm liking that. So just pushing that down. That might turn it upside down actually. And then let's do the same on this side. So I'm just popping some gel on, and this is just so that, like I say, it all adheres nicely together. So make sure everything's pushed together, and then that's just going to stick under there like so. Now what I need to do is I need to put something heavy on top so that they stick. There's one half. I think that actually it's not really quite heavy enough. There we go. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that with everything sort of on it, so that it gives chance for the glue to dry. But I have to say I'm super excited. Oh, I've just moved it. Can't wait to start painting it and turn it into my clock for my craft room. Our Fred is gonna look gorgeous. Right, okay, there we go. I reckon a couple of hours and then I can move this, and I'll probably move it outside so that it dries perfectly well. I mean, you don't have to, but yeah, I think it'll be nice. But oh, he's gonna look amazing, isn't he? So I will be back when all this is dry and we are ready to start colouring in it. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back. It's not fully dry. As you can see, there's still wet gel medium on the back of where the owl is. What I have done though is I've just popped on a piece of cardboard. Now you'll see that I've cut the square out. That's so that my mechanism can fit in there and it'll all still work fine. But everything else seems to be dry. So what I thought we'd do is we would come on and we would start colouring it. Oh, doesn't that look fab? I mean, that is just going to look amazing on the wall. So what I'll probably do is get my husband to pour it up, and then we'll probably have to hook this side up as well. Right. I'm thinking acrylic paint, so I definitely want my, well, I've got bronze and copper there, so we'll definitely use those. I want some brown. Let's have a look. Oh, I have some gold, so I want some gold and some silver. What else do we have? So I'm just looking. No, I don't want them. Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I think a bit of that turquoise would look lovely. Maybe a bit of the purple. I do have a Loomies paint in the turquoise, so I think I'll use that. So I'm just seeing what I've got. Oh, a matte mahogany. Why not? There's another turquoise, which is quite nice. That is a red bronze. These are all 13 Arts paints actually. Lady got hold of that one, so that's dried out. Oh, there's another one. Right, okay. Just going to get my Loomies out because I think it would be nice to have the Loomies on there. Hi, Lucy.
Hi.
And there's a bronze. We have a red bronze. We've got an old silver. Oh, maybe that pumpkin. I don't know. Right. Okay. So, I really have just got a random selection of stuff out. I know. Oh, I've just seen another one that I love that I haven't used in a while. Is this purple one. So, yeah. I haven't got a clue where we're going to start, guys. I really don't. Right. So, let's put our purples together. So, I'm liking the purples, and I like the idea of the turquoise. Maybe those. So, put them together. And then I've got, like, just different colours of browns, which I think I'm going to use this as my base, actually. This matte mahogany, because it's a really light brown. And then maybe bring in some of this red caffeine that I actually have 2 lots of for some reason. So yeah, and then we've got the bronze and the red, bronze, silver. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's move all of this. So to start with, we need a paintbrush. So they're no good. Let's have a look. I want a nice one. Oh, which one? I don't want too big, so I think this should be fine. So I'm going to start off where all the white is. I'm going to paint it with this matte mahogany. So we're going to go, so this is going to be sort of my base. Now I'm not bothered about perfection here because this is going to get layers upon layers upon layers of different colours. So yeah. I sort of know what I'm wanting to do, but not quite which direction I'm wanting to go. But I'm only going to cover the bits that are white. And like I say, if we don't get in everywhere, it's not the end of the world. Because I might even come in with some. I should have got. Right, I can hear something. And it sounds like a lady is sort of underneath my desk with me, but she's not. So strange. So strange. Okay. But yeah, people are probably thinking, what on earth is she doing? But trust me, it's gonna... Your work goes through an ugly stage, as our lovely Julie always says. And it does. I agree with her completely. It does go through an ugly stage. It's just... you just got to keep on going. So this is going to be on an ugly stage. So I'm having to put it on a lollipop stick because my brush won't fit in. you know, you have to go through that ugly stage to get to the stage that you want to get to that sort of finished bit. And my advice is, as you're going through the ugly stage, honestly, just keep going, just keep adding, just keep playing with it, just keep doing a bit of everything, and just keep going, because at the end of the day, trust me, you will get to the point where you think, wow, that is just gorgeous, I'm not touching it anymore, because I think if I do, I'm going to ruin it. I get to that, and I always go through a stage of, oh no, what have I done, why have I done this, like seriously, why have I gone with brown for my base? However, I don't know, there's just something telling me to do it. So we're doing it, we're having a go. And if all else fails, if it turns out that I really do not like it, well then I'll just paint over it, and I'll just keep going until I do like it. So yeah, it does not worry me to experiment at all. I mean, I've literally just gone, did you hear that? That's underneath my desk. It's all the beads under my desk. So yeah, well, I've forgotten what I was saying now. I've literally just got in my drawer and pulled out stuff that I've had that I just don't use, and I mean, I've just had to throw out another paint because it was all dried out, which is such a shame, and it's awful that you have to do that. So I'm using all of my 13 art stuff that I've had forever, because it's going to end up going in the bin, and I don't want it to go in the bin. I want to use it. It's why we get these products, isn't it? So we can use it. I mean, that is looking fabulous. Right, now I'm just going to go over these. Okay, I'm going to have to put some on here because the tub's just not big enough to do it. So and I do need to go around the edges. Don't forget your edges, guys. Trust me, because you can see them. So okay, just now this is why I have a glass mat, because this is obviously going all over it, but I'm so happy that it is, because I don't have to worry, because it is so easy to clean up. Right, on the black I'm not going to put too much on, so again I'm just gonna get in all of those white bits. Now I do need to get in around the edge of this so that it all looks really nice. But yeah, oh, I'm loving this. So I'm not bothered that it's getting onto my black pieces, or that it's going on thread, because we can do a little bit of dry brushing to include this colour, which will help tie it in. So just like that. Oh, it looks so cool. Let's move that over, and just make sure that that cardboard underneath, ideally what I probably should have done is coated that with white gesso, but I didn't, because I'm being lazy. Actually, I'm not being lazy, it's just I just want to see it all coloured in. I'm so excited to have it finished. So okay, just a few more areas, a bit more paint. Okay, and then there we go. I'm actually loving this colour as my base. So like I said, please don't read too much into this at the minute, but I mean, I can sort of see what the end result's going to be, and oh, it's going to look gorgeous. I just know it. Like I said, this is literally just my base. It's just the start of my colour. Right, like I said, I just want to make sure that we get right the way around the edge, like so, just so that it is right. Get the last of that, put that in there. Right, so I'm gonna have to get my hands dirty, but it's all the fun of mixed media. And then get in there. Right, I'm happy with that. I'm happy that there's white bits showing. I'm happy with everything. So now that I've done that, what I want to do next, oh, lady's just got in her bed. So her bed that's normally in here is outside. I'm sort of pottering between outside and doing this, so I'm leaving it to dry sort of in between, which is really nice, but it's glorious today, so yeah, making the most of it. Right, what I want to do is I want to come in with this darker colour. So this is red caffeine, so it's just like a darker brown, and what I want to do is I'm not going to do too much. I'm just sort of going to blend it in a few places like so. Like I said, this is not going to be perfect, and we've got so many more layers to add, but I just want to add some darker areas to it, so my sort of shading areas, just so that, I don't know, it just gives it, you've just got those extra sort of tones, and it just sort of makes it pop. And I am just going to stipple it on, but yeah, I'm not doing it all over. I am just sort of randomly doing it in a few places, because like I said, this is my base, so I want my base to be like all sort of quite a solid colour. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come in, probably want it to dry, and then I'll start on with my dry brushing, using my metallics, using the different colours. So this is just, it's instead of using, so basically all I've done is I've changed the white background that we had to like this nice mahogany terracotta-y colour, and added some shading. And so once this is all dry and we start bringing in all of our other colours, oh, it's just going to look amazing. I just know it. So again, just going to go all the way around, bringing in this darker colour. Okay, so just like that, and like I say, I'm just stippling it on like so. It's not going to go everywhere at all. I am going to add some to Fred, so let's get some on Fred. Okay, right, okay, I don't think I want any more on, but she says adding more. What I think I'm going to do now is we're going to leave this to dry, and then once all of this has dried, I'm going to come back, and then we're going to start adding in our different shades, different colours. Yeah, and it's just going to transform it. I just know it is. But I just want to start off with like a rusty feel, I think, and then bring in all those pretty colours. I'm wondering whether to add in some spray. I'm very tempted to add a couple of sprays in as well, just to add to that background. I think I might, you know, guys. Let me just see what I have, because this is what I love most about this challenge, actually, the fact that Julia has given me free rein. Oh, perfect. So I have this, which is Chalk Dark Brown by 13 Arts, and this is going to be, oh, perfect there. So we're just going to put this on in a few places. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, doesn't that look amazing? See, guys, never ever worry about using different colours. I mean, this is definitely not my usual palette at all, but I mean, you know, from that colour to this, how gorgeous does that look? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave this to dry naturally, And then once it's fully dry, I'll clean up off the desk so we can see the colour as it is, and then we'll start adding in our beautiful colours and see where we go from there. So I will be back probably in another few hours. So yeah, see you in a minute. Okay, so I'm back. How gorgeous is this? It's still slightly wet in a few places, but that is completely fine. Just realised, look at the state. I don't know if you can see it, the state of my glasses. I cannot see a thing. So yes, how gorgeous is it looking? Oh my goodness me, I am like, honestly, I just absolutely love it. I think this is just going to look absolutely amazing. So what are we going to do? Well, I think I'm going to start off with bringing in some purple. Yeah, definitely going to bring in some purple now that my glasses are clean. So I have 3 different types here. So I've got a Lumi one, which will need a really good mix, which has loads of mica in it. And then I've got this mixed media paint in Iris, and I have this Finnabair liquid acrylic paint in purple. This I absolutely love, and eventually I want to get the whole range of these, because a tiny amount goes a long way. So I'm thinking let's start off with this one. So I'm going to use my matte as a palette, and I've just got, I mean, this brush is so bad, but these brushes are so perfect for dry brushing. It really is. So like I say, with the Finnabair one, a very small amount goes a long way. So yeah, I think. Now, bearing in mind that some of this is still wet, which is fine. But yeah, I really want to bring in some of this gorgeous purple. I just think it's going to look amazing. So I'm wanting to bring in my colour before I start adding in my metallic. So that's what I'm sort of aiming for. So this is just from now on, I think a lot of this will be coming together by us dry brushing different pigments and different colours on, because they really transform a piece. Oh, so gorgeous. The other colour that I love adding is like a citrus green, or really light green. I always think that looks really nice as well. So I'm going to add some of the purple onto our onto Fred, because yeah, okay. And then we're just going to sort it, like I say, I've probably got more than enough here. So there's going to be areas where I'm going to put the purple on quite thickly, so that it's like really intense. And then other areas, it's just like a light brushing. But we are going to build up layers. So this first layer of the purple isn't going to be my only layer of the purple. This is just my initial starting point. So this is how I do all of my mixed media when adding colour. I add very little, and then I build it up through layers. And because we've got, what I really like about this project in particular is the fact that we've got the black gesso and we have the white gesso, and the difference of how the pigment is going on each piece is just fab. I'm loving it. Yeah, right, okay, I think that's probably enough purple for now. Bit there. Oh, I love that. And then what I want to do, I've got somebody staring at me through the door. We have our little lady, but the thing is I haven't got her bed in here because it's outside. So let me just see if she wants to come in. There we go. Right, that has a split, which is a bit annoying. So let's mix that up and work it into my brush. This is going to be a bit too much, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Right, okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm bringing in my metallics. So this is what's going to give us the metal feel to our project. And I'm not worried that there was lots on my brush to start off with, because I end up putting loads on anyway. But yeah, it's the metallics that really make your piece come alive, especially if you're looking for sort of steampunk. It depends, I suppose, what type of steampunk. Julie's steampunk, oh, it's gorgeous. I just can't do it. I've tried so hard. She does white, but she brings in so many bright different colours, and it looks amazing. And I've tried to sort of do it, but I think with steampunk we all have our own styles, don't we? But yeah, it's finding your style, a lot of it. I mean, yeah, I think when I first started mixed media, and one of the reasons why I started mixed media was down to steampunk, because I just loved it, and I loved the different effects you could get. And I found, after adding so many different colours and textures and things, I found that I love purple and green and turquoise with my steampunk. But that doesn't mean to say that that's the right way to do it. That's just my preference. That's just what I like. So yeah, oh, I just love it. So I'm just going to continue going around. Now I need to not forget my edging if I can. So like so. Oh, it's giving it a lovely metallic look. I don't know if the camera's sort of picking it up. So that one I used was copper. I'm going to use a bit, I think it was copper or bronze. No, it was bronze. I'm going to use a bit of this gold. Now, I've never used this one before. This is a new one for me. It was in the pound shop. It is gold. Yeah, just gold. And it's by Darla & Rowney. It's a very, I don't know, let's see. It's very light gold. Lighter than what I'm used to. So, but, you know, until you try these things, you don't know if you like them. I think it's a bit too light for this, but I don't think it's bad. And like I say, I mean, I do a lot of layers, so I will be going over a lot of this. This is just getting my initial layer down. But I think I like it, I definitely like it on the black. And so I think the black's really nice with it on. But yeah, I'm just going to keep on going. Oh, lady bless her, she's laid down on the tile floor. It is really warm out there. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if it's showing up, but I'm all right. I have got sun cream on, but I have a very fair skin, so I'm a milk bottle, and I burn very easily, so I have to put on my sunscreen a lot, and it still doesn't protect me fully. But it would be a lot worse if I didn't. So if you're out and about, please do wear your sunscreen. Definitely makes a difference. Oh, I love. Oh my goodness. He is so cute. Oh, Fred, I'm going to marry you. You're amazing. Oh, you're just so beautiful. And you're going to be even more beautiful by the time I'm finished. Yes, guys, I've gone mad. I'm loving him. Look at him. Isn't he just beautiful? Oh, he is. He's gorgeous. He's absolutely gorgeous. Right. What else do I want to bring in? What else do we want to bring in? I think I'm going to bring in this copper. Yeah, because the bronze is very... Oh! The bronze is very similar to what we've just put on, so I think let's, well, yeah, to the base. So this is like a red. Oh, perfect. Oh, as soon as I put it on, then perfect. So the bronze that we've just used has more or less just given it like that mica look, whereas the copper really is, oh, beautiful. I think I definitely want to spray some more of that that dark brown on again, because that is just delicious. And yeah, really does help give the tones. I mean, you know what, I'm loving this area. So this area with all that texture, I mean, once I've finished I will bring it up to the camera properly, but this just looks amazing. Like, oh, it looks absolutely gorgeous. I really wish you guys could sort of come in and touch it and see it up close, because it looks fab. All that texture that we made using the gesso, so doing the stippling, really has made a difference. Oh, we need to definitely add some turquoise into this, add some more purple into this. We have to, we just have to. Let me see if I can move this over. It is a very big piece. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. Why are you so gorgeous? Right. Oh, I really am loving it. I really want to bring some turquoise in, but I think I've got a couple. I've got more of a blue one, and then I've got like a proper, what I would call like a teal, and I think it's this one that I want to bring in along with the purple. If I can open it, I might have to get hubby. Oh, there we go. Shouldn't really use my teeth, but you know, I'm just so eager. Right, let's mix this up first of all, because it's easier for me to, oh, look at that colour. Come on. Oh, how gorgeous is that? Oh, Julia, honestly, I love you so much. Thank you so much for this challenge. This challenge has just been amazing. I wouldn't even call it a challenge. I would call it like the best crafting days of my life. Oh, I'm going to have to be so nice to her now. Oh, guys, what am I going to do? I need to do something so amazingly nice, because this is like being the best challenge ever. Oh, it's just amazing. I mean, look at that. Oh, look at that colour. That colour is gorgeous. Right. I think just what's on here should be enough. So I'm just going to pop some on my brush, and let's, oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, I was right. It needed it. It really did need some of this colour. It's just, honestly, you'd be surprised. You wouldn't think that. Oh, don't bend. Come on, be nice. You wouldn't think that certain things, like certain colours, it would make a difference to a piece, but honestly, teal and purple really do make that difference. And it's one of the just as soon as you start adding it on, I mean, don't remember that we are doing this in layers, so I know that it's gone on in like really big patches, but you know, we're going to add more coppers and more bronze and more purples and more everything. So please, honestly, when you start doing stuff like this, if you're thinking and you're looking at it and you're thinking, oh no, I've spoiled it, I put too much colour on, honestly, layers, do your layers. So, you know, if you go too heavy-handed in the first place, don't give up. Oh, is that a lovely sound? All the kids outside. Because, you know, it's those layers that bring the piece together. So I know I'm putting quite a bit on here, and that's just to really make it pop. But then I'll come back in with the purple. We'll add some purple into that teal. Honestly, it's just going to look amazing. It's all about, mixed media it is all about those layers and getting those layers right. I mean, preferably when you are doing your layers, you want them to be thin. So you don't want to add too much onto them, because you'll find that if you add too much on, you will lose your detail. So very little is required when doing your layers, and remember that you can always add more, you can't take away. So if you find that you have ended up putting too much on at some stage, then spray it with water, grab either a wipe or your rag and try and dab it off, because that might work. So and it might take up some of the pigment, and then you can then just go over the top with some more with more colours. I just love this. I mean, there's definitely too much on there, so I want to say that this is my favourite, one of my favourite colours of all. Right, I'm just going to shut my door. Have a feeling that Quincy's just coming, so I have a feeling he's going to end up coming to the door. But we do have the kids are next door are out, but doesn't it sound lovely hearing them out playing? Do you know, it's what kids should be doing. Right, that's come off, so that is going to need re-gluing on, so I'll do that when we've finished. And that's just me being too heavy-handed, and then I pushed it up, which was a bit silly of me, really, wasn't it? Oh, look at this. So I am just building up, honestly, just really building up those layers, and that's what it's all about. So that is the first layers done of all the colours that I'm going to use. And that's what we've got so far. Now, if you guys have done your first layers and you are completely happy with how your piece looks, there is nothing to say you need to go in and start doing more at all. If you want, you stop when you want to stop. And again, this is another thing about mixed media. It is personal preference. It really is. It is about, you know, how you want it to look, what you like. Oh, mixed media is such a wonderful thing, and I really urge everybody to give it a go, because it's just fab. So this is where I'm going to come in with some of these other colours. So I only want a small amount of the bronze. Just because I think the bronze, it just matches in a little bit too much, but I just do think that it needs just a touch of that over that green. Luckily I didn't put too much out, so I'm just going to use what's there. But yeah, oh, isn't that just gorgeous? Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Let's bring in, oh, this wonderful purple. So this is where you'll find it's just going to all start coming to life. Oh, I really do need to stick that down. I might get my glue gun out. I'll put some gel medium on as well, but I think I'll also put my glue gun on. I love that teal and purple together. I really do. So this, if you can't get hold of this pin, honestly, please use what you have. If you've only got a light purple, grab some black gesso and just pop a little bit of it in just to darken it up, and that will probably give you the same thing. You know, it is about using what we have. I mean, this I ended up getting in a craft box a few years ago when they did a mixed media box, and I absolutely love it. Like I say, I do want to buy the rest of them, because they're expensive though, which is why I haven't so far. But it is Finnabair Art Alchemy liquid acrylics, and this is the purple, and you get 30 mils, but a small amount goes a long way. I mean, I do think that I have put a bit too much on my palette, but because it's a lovely project, I will use it all. I will just keep going. So yeah, so these are my sort of go-to. Now, I don't know if you can sort of see the difference in the style of the paints. So on the black and on the white, doesn't that just look amazing? So that needs to go there. So when I do over here, I need to hold on to that bit. I do want some more purple over here. I just love it. Like this bit here is getting to be completely perfect, like really perfect. I just want to go around the edge with what's on my brush. I'm not going to add any more onto it. We're just using what we've got. Oh, so nice. Actually, we've got just enough of the purple, just enough. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, I love it. I really love it. I'm in my element with this. I really am. but you can sort of see it all coming together really, really nicely. Right, let's bring some of that copper in again. So I want to add a little bit more in, and it's just to break down that the green. Oh, I need a word. I need to add a word. Oh, happiness. I need something, because this is just, yeah, oh, it's just so gorgeous. It needs something. Okay, I mean, Julia did say we could go to town, and I love her forever for it. Do we want a little bit more of this gold? I do have a darker gold. Do you know what I could have done with the stuff Julia has? I have got it on my list. As soon as I can buy, I can't buy at the minute, to get the Pebeo gilding wax, or furniture wax I think it is. So I have got plans to get that. I'm just going to do it. So, well, it is expensive, but then for what you're getting, it really isn't. So it will last quite a while. So just want some more copper on there. Yeah, I'm liking that. And I'm going to do the eyes copper. Yeah, I like that too. Okay, right, loving it. I really, really love that. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. Right, okay, let's put the last of this on. Oh, I don't know where though. I am getting to the point where I don't really want to put much more on here, because I do believe that we've got to the stage where I'm loving it, and I think that we could go to the point where I could quite easily start ruining it by adding too much on. Oh, I love it though. Julie is going to guess straight away the sort of style that I've gone for, and that I've gone for my metallics, and but she won't have guessed that I've gone for black and white though. I don't think she'll have guessed black and white. No, although yeah, I did show a picture of the bits and pieces before I painted them in the garden, saying that I'm about to have lots of fun. So, but she didn't see any gessels, so it'd be interesting to see. I think Julia will go with white. Actually, I think she might do the same. I think she might go with both. But she's definitely going to add in like a really bright blue turquoisey colour. I know that, and maybe some pink as well. I think she'll add in a nice bright pink. Definitely. Trying to think what else. Right, now I do have, I'm just having a look through, I have some words that were gifted to me that I think I just would like. There's hope. Oh, beauty. I like beauty. Sparkles, glitter, dazzle, pretty. Oh, either pretty or beauty or hope. Oh, little lady wants out. And there you go, my little lady. I think I'm going to go with beauty. Yep, that's what I'm going to go for. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to paint this up with, oh, I tell you what I do want to add. See that just along there, just across him, beauty. I just think that finishes it off completely, doesn't it? Oh, I do. Right, I'm thinking I really want it to stand out, and I'm thinking that I want to paint it with just the turquoise. So that's what I think I'm going to do. So hopefully, I'm hoping you can see it. I'm just going to dab at it like this. So I find dabbing at words and stuff first, it helps you get in everywhere. And I love the texture that it leaves as well. But I do think that this colour would be lovely. So just this little bit here. Oh, do you know, I've loved doing this. Oh, I've had so much fun. Do you know what, I'm going to add a little bit of that gold in a few places because it's nice and light. Why not? Let's just do it. We have it there, so let's add it on. Right, okay. Oh, I love that. So then if we take that off there and we put that on there, wow, like wow. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. Oh, I want gems. I'm going to put some gems on. I'm going to just have, right, I'm going to put that in there at my water. Fill that up with water so nothing dries out, and have a sip. Because it is a very hot day today. Very hot day. Oh, look at that. I feel like I want to come in with some detailing. Now, what I'm going to do is I just want to mix my Lumi paints up. So these Lumi paints, they're a very thin paint. I know that our lovely Julia has some as well. But they are just, oh, they are gorgeous. They're full of mica, so are beautiful. But you really do have to mix them very well between each use for them, so that you get the maximum amount of mica possible. So right, I'm just going to grab a brush, because what I think is I want to add some of these details onto thread. So we add in like little sort of blobs of colour, just because I think it'll look gorgeous. And then I'm going to do his eyebrows as well. Like I say, I'm going to use the Lumi paints. They are so thin, but it's like pure mica. Oh, it's gorgeous. I just think these are really nice to use on this, because it's the details still going to come through. Although I'm saying that, but I think I want that nice and thick. So I'm just gonna, I don't know if the texture will stay, or if it'll, with it being so thin, but we'll see what happens. See, doesn't, look at that, just that tiny little bit of purple, hasn't that just really brought that alive? So there's a few other bits that I think might look nice, and just these little strips across him. Yeah, I'm liking that. And then do the same on this side. I just think, I'm sorry if my head's in the way, and I know that my hair is a mess because I have a headband in to keep it out of my way, because my hair's super short. But when you sat out in the garden, you don't want your hair in your face, do you? Right, okay. I'm liking that a lot. I'm really liking that. I think these nuts as well, I'd like them to be purple. It's just going to tie it all nicely together. Okay, and there. Right, I'm loving that. Absolutely loving it. Okay, so let me just pop all that back in. Oh, make sure that pop that in there. I just need to clean this off, because otherwise, if I don't, then when I come to open it up again, it's all going to be stuck, and it's going to be really hard. So I should have cleaned it the last time I used it, but never mind. Okay, now what else do I want to do? I know I want to add some lovely gems in, and you're going to be very shocked to hear, and I think Julie is going to say that I will add flowers, but I think you're going to be very shocked to hear that I'm not actually going to add any flowers to this. I like it without. So she might get that one wrong. But I think I might just surprise her. Right, okay. So that should go on there fine. Now I do have it in this gorgeous tealy colour as well. But do we want to add any on? I don't think I do. I think I've done as much of the adding on as I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go now. I'm going to clear off my desk. I'm going to pop some gel medium on the back of here, and we're going to glue that on there. Clean off my desk, put everything away, and look for some gems that we can put on, and so maybe some metal embellishments as well. So yeah, so once I've got all those with me, we'll come back and finish it off. Okay, so I am back, and just grab the clock mechanism and just look at this. This is the only thing with the turquoise paint. Come on, lady. Are you coming in? No. It's the only thing with the turquoise paint. It does stain your hands. So, and I must apologise. I realised that when I lost some nail varnish off one of my nails. So, do apologise for my nails not being prim and proper. Right. So I found a few things within my stash that I have. So I have these Tim Holtz sprockets and gears, which I thought would go quite nicely. These are from a craft box. Again, I thought would go nicely. And then we've got some word bands as well that I might use. Not 100% sure. Also found this in my stash, which I really, really like, which is actually a hairpin or a hat pin or something, which not sure how I would use it yet, or if I would use it, but I just thought, let's see. There's another gear. I've got a butterfly, because who doesn't love a butterfly? I've got some keys and some clocks there, and then I have these gems. So I normally bead around them, so they're just what they're called, Rivleys, and I've put one in here, and it is now stuck, so I can't get it out. And I thought, you know what, I actually really, really like that. So I'm going to have one there, and we're going to have one, if I can, yeah, it's tucked in there. So those are the sort of gems at the minute that I've got. I do have a drawer full of gems just to the side of me, so I'll go to those next. But I just wanted to add in our clock mechanism, so that is on. And then I do need to go and get a battery, so I need a AA battery, so I'll have to ask the husband for that, because I'm not sure whereabouts we have them. So let's push that right the way through. Okay, so like so, and those bits of paint off. Right, okay, and then I'm just going to pop on, I think it's the wrong way around, but I want it on there so it hides the fact that yeah, we've just poked it through, making sure that's completely straight, and it is. So just like that. Now I am just going to use my pliers just to tighten this up. So these clock faces, I actually got these given to me from a really good friend. So they were already in my stash, but I do know that if you went on Amazon or eBay and just typed it, I think I have bought one from the Works as well. So the Works have them in, so just well, I'm not sure if they still have them in, but I know that they did have some, so yeah, do check that out. But yeah, how cool is this? So, and then this is gonna, that just goes on there, and yep, it doesn't catch onto anything, which is awesome. And then this bit goes there, and that needs just lifting ever so slightly, and that shouldn't catch anything either. Nope. And then we've got this hand as well, which just goes in there. So let's push that in nice and tight. There we go. So it's now o'clock. How cool is that? Oh, I also found these leaves as well. Don't think I'll use them though, but yeah, they are cute. I do like them, but I think I'm liking what I'm seeing. So yeah, it is. What time are we actually on? We're actually on 3 o'clock, so let's put that at 3. There we go. Just lift that up a second. Right, so what I'm gonna do, let's grab my gel medium out first, because what we need to do first of all is I need to glue these into place, and I think the best thing to actually use would be my gel medium. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take that out, and then I'm just going to grab some, and I'm just going to pop it on the back of this. So these are just cheap Rivolies. I do have some Swarovski crystal ones, but I wouldn't use my Swarovski crystals in a mixed media piece because they are very expensive. Right, I can't get that one out, so that one can stay. And then let's do the same with this one. We just want to put on, like I say, I am going to add some more gems, just not sure what yet. This is just a few bits that I have pulled out of my stash. So, and then that can go on there like that. So husband's just showing me his sunburn because he's silly. Okay, he burns though, and then he goes brown, which is not fair at all. I go bright red like a lobster, and then I go bright white again. Right, okay, I'm just popping on, yeah, there we go, just so that we can stick this on. So that's just going to go across there. I need to make sure that we have this, there we go, okay, and then I'm just going to go down because I don't want any bits of, I mean this will dry clear so you're not going to see it, but I don't want the added texture or bits that are coming out, if you know what I mean. So I am going to take those bits off. Okay, right, so there's that on, and then I'm liking this. So let's take that out, and I'm thinking that, see, yeah, this is a hat pin. Never used a hat pin. Yeah, how cool is that? Oh, do you know what? Oh, doesn't he look fab? Oh, he looks so good, but I don't think I want it with that thing on, unless we have it so it's pointing up there. Oh, I like that. I really like. Oh, do you know what? I really like that. So that's happening. Oh dear, that yeah, I love it. So let's just do it. It's just something a little bit quirky, isn't it? Oh, so making sure to put plenty on because I want it to stick in the center here. So, and then if we just pop that down, okay, nothing should hit that, and then I'm hoping that it's all sort of, yeah, so it should stick it, so that's nice and filled up. Okay, so you just need to wait for that to dry. And then I definitely like this bit as well, so just going to put some. Now if you are adding metal embellishments to your mixed media pieces, then definitely use gel medium, because you're going to get a permanent bond, and it's not going to fall off. I know that from personal experience and just from what I've learned, if you use a glue gun to do it, they do fall off. Glue guns I would just use for like paper embellishments and things, and even wood embellishments, but yeah, so just something to be aware of. And that was all of the, honestly, my room is a mess. I have recently just tidied it up, but yeah, there's just stuff everywhere that I still need to sort. Right, okay, so I'm going to take all of these out. So these are the Tim Holtz ones, and they're just called sprocket gears. So I do think that adding these will also really help. So I'm just going to sort of pop them in a few places and just around, because I just think it just brings the piece together. Adding those extra little embellishments on. So that's what we're going to do. Move that, we don't want that. Make sure this is definitely in. Yeah, put that on there like that. Got 3 left, so one definitely down there, one on there. Will it affect that? Nope. Excellent. And then one there. Awesome, love that. And then I do have these, which are from Craft Box. I want a yeah, I like that. So I'm thinking that that might actually go on there instead. I might put that in there. I only want the sort of the flash one. Most of these are pendants in this one, so, and it's not pendants that I'm wanting. Right, take that glue dot off if I can. I don't think I can though. There, oh, there we go. So I'm thinking that actually might look nice there. I'm going to pop that butterfly on. So the butterfly is just going to sit there. And then I think once I've stuck all of these down, I think we're done. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. Okay, so just making sure that we've got plenty of this on. Okay, and then that's just going to sit on there like so. And then where the gel medium comes out, I'm just going to, there we go, take those bits off like that. Okay, so there's that. And then, so this piece, okay, again, just putting plenty on, and then taking any excess off. Oh, I really love this. I really, really, really love it. So we want a bit there, and we want a bit on this side. So I'm not going to overfill this one. And that's just going to sit there and there. And again, let's take off that extra, because I really don't want that extra texture, because this is like, these, what we're adding now, these are the finishing touches. So this is literally finishing our whole piece off. So yeah, I don't want to add more than what we need really. Okay, and then this piece, so oh, got some gel on there. Right, and then stick that there. So again, take that, all that extra off. Oh, I love it. I really love it, guys. Oh, do you know what I've just thought? Yeah, that's going to go there instead. Definitely, because I think that looks really cool. Okay, so, and stick you down there. Take all the extra off. This is the fun bit, seeing it all, like the little finishing touches being brought together. So that's those. Right, now let's get the rest. glued down. So again, trying to get gel everywhere. I'll wipe those bits away in a moment. Actually, I'm going to have that up at in that corner instead, just to be on the safe side, because I don't want it to, yeah. I can go there. I do have some more cogs somewhere, but I've mixed them all together, so I could have put some more on, but I think we've got enough with what we have here. Right, this last piece. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, because honestly I've had a most amazing time popping it together. I have been in my element. This has turned out completely different to how I was thinking right at the start, although I had no idea what I was doing at the start. But yeah, it's just, oh, I just love it. I think it is amazing. Right, I'm just grabbing all this gel medium and put and seeing it come together, and using different products as well. So like the brown, it's not a colour that I would have sort of started off with, but I am so glad that I did. Right, okay, that there. It just works really, really nicely, like really well together. Put that there, and then we've got this one that we need to just pop some gel medium on. That's a hard bit, which we don't want. Okay, and then stick that on there like that. Oh, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Right, what I'm going to do now is just go around and just get rid of all of those extra bits of gel medium. Like I say, it's not something that we want, although it is lifting the paint up on that one there, so maybe be careful. Right. Love it. I love it. Right, okay, let's have a look. Where are they? I do have a huge pot of them. Oh, here they are. Come on, out you get. We don't want to lose you. Right. So in here there should be, hopefully, I'm hoping it's the right pot. There it is. So we have these sort of gems, and I've got some silver ones. There's a clock here, if I can get it out, little clock. I don't want a bike. What else do we have in here? We've got hearts. Oh, there's a bronze one, which could go in there. And I don't think the silver ones go, which is a shame, because I do love those silver ones. Oh, there's a nice one. I like that colour. So really, right now, it's all depending what I find in my little drawers to what gems we're going to stick on. So, and that's it for this drawer. I do have some hearts, but I don't know. Do we want any hearts on? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a lovely one. Oh, I like that. A little bit of bling. Yes, I like that little bit of bling a lot. Right, turn my around. Okay. Right, that's that drawer. So then, now, I thought I had a couple of them, like drawers with them in, and obviously not. any in here? What's in this one? Oh, I like these. I like that. Not sure where I'm going to put it, if I'm going to put it on. Yeah. Don't know if that one's one to go in here. We do have these white ones. I think, actually, that... Now, will that go? No, that's going to stop it. Which means that one will as well. So what I'm thinking is maybe having that there. I like that one there, and then that one maybe up there. Oh, look. I'm just pushing it. I don't like the hearts. Let's get rid of the hearts. Do we want a little bit of bling in his eye? Oh yeah, I like the bling. I like that as well. Do you know what? I think that's it. I think if I start adding more stuff on, I think I'm just going to ruin it. And I really don't want to ruin it, but I am liking the small amounts of bling that we do have. So that's what I'm going to do. We're just going to add these small amounts. So I'm just going to put that in there, because it is going to go over the top of that. So, and then a little bit on the back of there. Okay, and then okay, so there's that piece. Like I say, sometimes less is more, isn't it, when having a play around. But it's also nice to see what you have in your stash that you could maybe use. Okay, so loving that. Definitely want this little clock on, so that's going to go there, and a little bit of bling for his eye, just there. Right, there you go, Fred, you're all ready to go. So there you have it, guys. That is my make for Dawn and Julia Creates. I have absolutely loved it here. Oh my goodness me, it is amazing. Once this is dry, so probably in a couple of days time, just because I want it to dry completely and fully, I will get my husband to pop this up on the wall, up where my clock is now, because yeah, why wouldn't you? So he'll have to put like an extra support maybe there, but oh, isn't it gorgeous? Look at that. Isn't that just gonna look amazing on my wall? Oh, I love it. It's so beautiful. Super, super, super excited about what Julia's done. I'd love to see what direction she's chose. I'd love to see what extras she's added. If I've ended up on the naughty step because I've added in a few extra bits and pieces, then I don't mind. I'm more than happy of going on the naughty step. But as her card said, it's free reign. So, isn't it gorgeous? It is perfect. It is like my most favourite piece I have ever created in my whole life. And Fred looks amazing, doesn't he? So Fred is going to spend the rest of his days up on my wall looking at me creating. So thank you so much, Julia, for this challenge. It has been the best challenge in the whole wide world. And look at my clock. Isn't it just gorgeous? I mean, it seemed daft not to turn it into a clock because of the fact that, you know, we have the numbers and things. And I know on the so it's going to see like, oh, it's so gorgeous. I love it. I really love it. You move so that it doesn't, because to me it was looking wonky, but it's not. It's the time that was looking wonky. Anyway, guys, thank you so much again. I know this video has been long. I do apologise. But yeah, you've seen my whole process. I've loved it. I've loved every minute. Please do go over, check out our Julia, because you know fine well that she will have smashed this challenge as well. But what direction has she got in? That is the question. And so yeah, right, I am going to go. And yeah, don't forget, check out Angela. Thank you so much for being with me. I love him. I will put a picture on my Facebook group showing you him on the wall once he is dry in the next few days. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Until then, happy crafting everyone. Bye.